Muy buenas noches a todo el mundo y bienvenidos a echaros un día más ganas de explicar que estamos echaros en el capítulo número 4 de Red Dead Redemption 1. Bueno chicos, nos hemos dejado, en este capítulo hemos hecho una carrerita con Bonnie, luego esta vez hemos ido a echar con el comisario a detener a un forajido que es no sé qué de que era el tío este. Ahí el papá este de la taberna, chicos. Bueno chicos, en el último capítulo del día de hoy vamos a echar es la siguiente misión con Bonnie, ¿vale chicos? Bueno, sí, espérate. Sí. Vamos a hacer las tareas con Bonnie y luego después, chicos, vamos a ir al comisario otra vez, ¿vale? Y chicos, terminamos este vídeo.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are
¿Cómo
you?
estás?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a
Ah, las riendas.
terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Ahora a ver si les agarro.
You're looking much
Vale,
better,
macho, nos piramos.
considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, Miss.
So tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, Miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps
Vale, volvemos chicos la serie esta del oeste, de la época del oeste, 1800 y pico.
You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, Miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank.
Oh, joder.
What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately
A ver, echarle donde hay que ir, chicos.
I'm not, Miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. How are you today?
Cuídense, cuidado.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Cuidado.
Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fell in laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back.
Chilla sprint, chale.
I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I were you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Y ahora nos toca echar esa a Armadillo. Sí.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked
Ahora está
about
echando el New Austin, es verdad.
many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to
Armadillo,
work
chicos,
with.
armadillo.
Yeah, New Austin. Last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true.
Vamos a ver aquí, chavales.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Vamos a echar al médico.
Hello. The whole town needs my.
Hey, mister.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need
Thank
to
you
lose weight.
kindly.
Vale, ven, chavales. Ah, vale, tú lo enchales con él. Ah, con esto, vale.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Bueno, chicos. Vale, diligencia, vale, chicos, diligencia, vale. Bueno, chicos, ¿dónde está la última misión sale del vídeo de hoy? Bueno, del último vídeo, chicos, del último vídeo, chicos, del último vídeo. Ahora está la misión con el comisario, ¿vale? Justicia en Pig Basin.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we
Nada más
first
todos los
got here,
episodios, chicos,
we used
está
to
bastante
consider
guapos
people
ese
from
episodio
Dade
chicos.
County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do. Marshall!
Comisario, a ver, chicos.
Marshal, I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli.
Marshall, hay que echar esa, mejor echar a disparar.
Worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marshal?
Pues sí, pues sí.
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Marshall, vámonos, chicos, vámonos. Vámonos a caballo.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Sit down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain
chicos.
drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I
Me
ain't
está gustando
for
hacer el
all
juego
this
me está gustando, chicos, me está gustando.
Believe me, Marshal. Neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Nearly there.
Bueno, chicos, casi hemos llegado a echar a la parte esta, casi hemos llegado.
Whoa there.
Henry
All right,
Steve.
boys, let's proceed on foot from here. Let's go. Stay alert, boys. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Vamos a rematar a esa gente.
Look out! Watch your guard! Guns down!
You really want to die?
Oh my good God!
For Christ's sake.
Hurry up!
Bueno, chicos, revólver. Guacho, guacho, cuidado.
Behind that rock.
Ya.
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving. Look, over there.
Va a echar fuera, echarle el pavo.
There's our boys on the other side.
Guacho, ¿por qué echales?
Come on, let's get these sons of bitches. They're still coming. Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. 100-something fights. Ain't no one got me so. Hit that camp. Blast them, boy.
Ah, este Dios caído.
Put down your guns and surrender. Surrender, or I'll kill you all.
God damn it.
Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all. Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
Este Dios está afuera.
Good shooting, boy.
Hombre, la gente, nada mal, tío, nada mal.
Let's go. Be careful. I think I spotted some snipers. God damn it. Take out those snipers, boy. Come on. Give them hell.
Tío. Pero bueno.
Eyes up. Sniper. This way. There's one more for the vultures. There he is.
Va a ser uno fuera.
Stay close.
Now what are you gonna do?
Tell the ballers to get themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you. Let's push on. It sounds like the deputy's in hand.
Too damn close.
We got your back, boys.
This is where it is,
Ah,
buddy.
este Dios fuera.
Right here.
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
Gracias, bastante bien hecha la misión esta, me está gustando, eh.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Get those bastards!
Christ alive!
Watch out, bitch, don't catch!
You better surrender. Here. Follow me. There's the
Este Dios fuera, tengo la cabeza.
no more. I see him.
It's over, friend.
Vamos a ir por aquí a cubrirnos. Ah, ya hemos muerto, chicos. Dejad a los ranches.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and
Pues este es el episodio este. Me gusta mucho el episodio este. Me gusta, chicos. Ahí se van todos, Charlie, ahí se van todos. Bueno, chicos, misión está superada. Ahora a este mejor echar es una última misión, vale, chicos, va a ser una última misión que echarles el vídeo, lo echaré un poquito. Así que vamos a echar como última misión, vamos a echar a Bonnie, vale, chicos, a ver a Bonnie. Vamos a ver, chavales.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Go.
Ahora chicos una última misión, vale chicos, una última misión. Vale, mujeres y reses.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family.
Vale chicos, ahora se va a
Suppose
hacer
it's
esta
very
misión.
interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met.
A ver, chicos, qué pasa en esta parte, vale, chicos. A ver qué pasa.
Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that.
Vale, a ver, chicos, qué pasa, chicos. A ver, chicos, qué
Great
hacer.
man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to lead. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Bueno, chicos, ahora voy a echaros un momentito, chicos, que estoy haciendo echaros una cosita. Vale, ya está, chicos. Bueno, se os acabó de llevar, chicos, última misión, chicos, última misión será el vídeo.
Man up and move these cattle. Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you
Control
understand
that
now
horse,
why
will
I've
ya?
been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
Ahora sí, por aquí.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Whoa there.
Let's go.
That's it.
Whoa. Keep on moving.
He's got it.
Ride them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Good job.
Vale, chicos, vale ya.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Vamos, ponte en el grupo, vamos.
Come on.
Nail it down.
All right. Let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Vale, bien, viejo roble.
Squeeze back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight.
Watch for the runner.
Come on.
Keep him tight now. Big herd for your first time. Doing great, Mr. Marshall. Stay with him. Keep going, Mr. Marston. Bonnie's gonna love this. He's just showing off now.
Yeah.
Bueno, esto, chicos, mola. Bueno, esta misión no me gusta mucho, pero la anterior sí.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Bueno chicos, vamos a dejar para que echar este vídeo. Espero echar este vídeo y no me echen la próxima. Y hasta la próxima. Chao, 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 chao.